two men killers been
Yeah, well.
Okay, sorry. Just come back.
But you get that idea, though.
But I'm more too fast.
So I'm sorry. I said slay queen.
Yep.
I would date.
This is my reasoning. No one leaves the museum, goes straight home.
What?
Everyone goes the separate way.
Yeah. The consistency of that.
Exactly. And are we ever consistent as men?
No.
Never.
There's a proven record of that. Sanza, no ipatla.
Nah.
Is it busy?
Come on, someone. Please, this guy. Put on this guy here. Ish, mañana. Mañana.
I will let you call Android.
Because of your nappy.
Hey, Jack, come on. The JV.
Alright, hi guys. Welcome to Pod Kulture podcast. I go by the name of G and I'm here with
Ofentse.
Spoko.
Oh.
Yes, guys. So as you can see, the little chin cheats, eh? Hey, the little chin cheats, guys.
How Juan? Background.
The little chin cheats. It's not the normal one. It's not the normal one.
Ah, when I hope smart.
They're lifting and progress.
Okay, guys. So we have a game. Spoko will take us through it. Yeah, tell us more.
Okay, now right straight into it.
Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? How was your guys' weekend? Hide.
I'm too out of order when I'm with Arnachanel.
I
And we have a lot
forgot.
to share because we had a very hectic weekend. Hey.
Get into it.
It's a safe space.
I lie.
Yes, I can just want to make a moon and I get a calamar. You want to get this thing no guitar. I get a to pick your last or rebanna. So, stick to that mandate. Make sure, make no mistake. Marai, oh, it's not that bad. Although the thing is, next about who go, how was my week because of Bariake.
Kima.
By killing by Bua right now. I can't call names within the podcast. I can't.
If we target
Your
week. How was your week? It's like about the barrier or what? You're not a child, not others.
This time around can be in a show. I was working. I was working and every week you went to but anyway, I was working, push a company and so on and so on. And that's pretty much about it. And here we are today, look at a podcast. It's another editing, but nothing interesting, guys, over the weekend. I got Mozambique, I got anyway.
Mozambique was feeling.
So it's just being normal. Maybe next time we can talk like anything juicy, nothing. For all them fun. Maybe spoke that into Garing and a bit
Get into it. Do you want to hear?
Sure of it. Nice that we are back again for another episode. I think my week has been roller coaster and emotionally driven in terms of roller coaster because in some instances of life, yeah, it's been a roller coaster. Can't get much into it, but it has been a highlight of the week.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, Gopolang.
My weekend is fine. I went to go see my friends.
Boyfriend or-
And we had my friends.
Oh,
Ling, this past weekend, when? This past weekend or this past week?
This past weekend.
Yeah.
I went to go see my friends. Yeah, but I spent. Hey!
And we
No, they don't live around here. They live very far.
yes, so naked.
For my Southgate.
Yes, so
For
naked.
my. But remember podcast but we'll speak about that.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so dope. That's so dope.
Yeah, but that's it.
That's pretty much about it.
That's pretty much about it. Yeah.
Mpho,
Yeah.
what do you feel about the previous episode?
In terms
Maybe
of
she-
the holistic part of it all.
Yeah, just the holistic part of it.
The one we posted.
Yeah, just listen. I think it was, just listen. The last episode.
I think maybe also according to how the viewer is going to see this one, I'd say it's maybe the last part of saying goodbye to what was that.
Mm.
Oh, in the past.
Yes, in terms of
Makes sense.
structure. And obviously, the past is what makes us one understand. So within
Yeah. Within.
there's things that you must be at for you to grow. So
Yeah.
for me, I feel like every show that we put on, every effort we put on, it's 100.
Yeah.
We only go up from there. So
Yeah, that's
for
true.
me, it was good for enough for us to even do what we're doing today differently.
Okay,
So
that makes
good.
sense. That makes sense. I can simply say that because of obviously the last episode gave the past, and this is like the new, like the rebirth of the,
Yeah.
of the podcast itself. So it's gonna be a bit different, guys. Please be mindful of that because we want to entertain you from the first minute up
first
until the last
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
I understand because
Straight
that's the
up.
most important thing. Our viewers are the most important things, guys. Your support, your love is what carries us from this point and going forward. So that's pretty much my highlight. And pretty much this episode going forward, it's a new adventure. And that's pretty much about it. Hopes.
The last episodes, I think if you compare it to this one, I know this one's gonna be late. I know this one's gonna be late, because of the changes. But I'm also grateful of the journey that we've had for the past 5 months?
5 months. Yeah.
5 months.
Yeah.
We were able to look at our mistakes and see where we can fix things and where we can, just switch things up and improve and, become better versions of ourselves. So, speaking of changes, I want us to get into it. I'm too excited for this game.
Let's get into
Like,
it.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, let's just get into it. So, like we said, Cheat,
New us.
we are going,
New week,
new
us.
week, new us, right?
Yeah.
New week, new us, and Spoko, take us through the game.
Yeah, sure, Bafetu. Another episode and another week, another us. We have something special, different from what we were. We're introducing now games for us to participate, games for viewers to engage, games for us to talk more, laugh more, and be just in an environment of entertainment.
Yeah.
Problem. I'm very old for such things. I can say even on the Risa guy.
Okay, guys. The game for today is Know Your Girls South African edition.
Know your what?
Know Your Girls.
Yeah, wait.
In Gopolang's case, Know Your Chair.
Sikhuwa. Yeah.
Also, I'm going to explain the game. So how the game works, the objective of the game, players earn points by identifying the type of woman they are described in quick description. So what
Okay.
happens is I'll give you a description of women, different variety of women in SA, and then you will guess
Who's the person?
Sure.
Okay.
What
Okay.
kind? Not actually who's the person, but what kind of people
woman
they are.
is-
So there's different people. There's lesbians in terms of women. There's lesbians.
Okay.
There's businesswomen. Khona le ba ko ditlapong, khona le ba ko mo strateng.
So according to maybe the way we explain Anka thing,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to pick it up.
Yes.
For the man.
Yes, out
Korigema.
of the description.
Out of
that
the
I'm gonna
description
give.
you were giving me.
Yes.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
right.
Eh,
And by the way, guys, we have a scoreboard.
mhm.
So, yeah, every one of us will have a scoreboard as to who won each and every week.
Mhm.
Every person, yeah, we'll see
Yes.
who's leading. So keep up with that.
Mhm.
Eh,
Yeah.
one of the
Let's
competitive
get into-
who are here to
I'm
week
ready.
in, week out to get
I'm
on.
gonna win. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Why Kenya?
Ah,
Why Latela?
we'll see. Everybody. Let's see.
Okay.
So are we ready?
I'm ready.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
well.
don't know from a country re bua phela. I got young chaka, but we was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone that's cool. Jack. I got to school.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
My name is intellectual.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
God.
She's
so-
the
let me
intellectual.
lay down the rules and regulations of the game. So
Okay.
Okay,
if
cool.
you think you know the answer, you shout out your name.
Okay,
So
cool.
because we have 3 people here in competition, excluding me, will be Mapalane Kamuli.
Oh, we got Sanza.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
Okay, out of context, Sanza, guys, is a person or a spananglene. He has a podcast, yeah, business, so that's why I'm getting right now. Ukeniti Sanolo today, so please note that.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome,
Thank you,
Sanza.
thank you.
We beat the voice of reason, and I think we are playing a game this time. We're playing a simple game, Panda.
I'll be
Okay.
the winner with a reason.
Oh,
Okay, guys, you ready? Ne?
yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
So the first one, this woman runs her own startup, attends networking events.
Gee, businesswoman.
Yeah, well,
It disqualifies you if you answer.
Let's get straight to the game, Mos.
Wait, but you said,
No.
should I? Am I supposed to wait for you to read the whole question?
Yes, guys.
But what if I already know the answer by the time you're not?
Wait in anticipation.
Okay.
Okay,
First
put
off.
all the categories. So, ke businesswoman, ke lesbian, ke
No. Yeah, well.
Okay, sorry. Just come back.
But you get the idea, though.
Yeah, there's-
But then I have to move too fast.
So I'm sorry.
Too fast. You should be worried.
yeah, so the update question.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a twist.
Yeah,
before,
There's a twist
Okay.
now.
Then you scream your name.
yeah,
Okay.
then you scream your name.
Hey, G.
Good.
Man,
She could be going to networking sessions.
And she's a straight.
And she's a streamer. And what do you call her? Yeah, what do you call her?
Okay. Let's get into it. Okay,
She runs her own startup, attends network events, and is always well dressed to impress. Who is she?
Gee.
I think I had Sanza first.
No, but
It's a business lady.
Time.
It's a business lady. Ofentse
Okay.
I got like a chill spirit. Jack. By cover puts away. Some kind of.
Come on. I mean, like, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
So that was just warming up.
Yeah, you warm up.
I count the point.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I count. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're going to the second one.
Yeah.
Known for her stunning outfits, keep an eye for style. She can transform any look into a fashion statement. Who is she?
Offense.
Put it off.
Can I go?
Yes.
A fashion designer.
Fashionista. It's like,
Yeah, well, I'm there.
No, but it's.
Who are you saying?
Okay, let's move forward. Okay,
okay, 1 point to Ofentse.
yeah.
Who keep us score, Papi Dane.
Thank you.
Involved in local charities, she organizes she's organizes events for uplifting communities. Who is she?
Gee,
Sanza.
Sanza. Sorry.
an entrepreneur.
Do you want to rephrase it? Go for chance.
fine. Give it to him.
You want me to give you the clue again?
Read the question. Yeah, give me another clue.
She's involved in local charities. She organizes events to uplift her community. Who is she?
Ofentse.
No, mother.
Okay, but
How? I don't know what was the
Sure, Sanza.
okay. Sanza.
Continue.
Oh, let's get.
I'm next.
It's fine.
Okay,
Let's give it to
Sanza.
Sanza.
Philanthropist.
A philanthropist is also a community leader. So, okay.
I was about to say an activist. If I had said that an activist, was I going to get it
If you
right?
shouted your name first, you would have been right also.
I can't give us Sanza. I mean, like, I'm giving people points. I'm giving people points. It's fine.
Okay, we're going to the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether it's rugby or cricket, she's cheering for her team. Plays on weekends. Who is she?
G.
Yeah, G. I had a phase.
So
A cheerleader.
a cheerleader.
Yes.
That's true. Well, and go for the point. Yeah, and I have to know for the point.
Okay, it's really agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give her the point, but the answer is a sports enthusiast.
But it's
Guys, when we know.
cheerleader, Baba. No. Can I have a
Pella, a woman who's a fan in the stands who
Yeah.
cheers for her team is not a cheerleader. She's a
Oh,
fan.
in the fence.
Oh.
She always attends games. Understand?
It was an enthusiastic
Give
kid.
her the heart.
A sports
A sports
enthusiast.
enthusiast. Whether it's rugby or cricket.
Okay.
She cheers for her team.
Okay.
And it plays on every weekend. Who is she? The team plays on every weekend.
Okay, no, it's
Okay.
fine.
So we'll give it to Gopolang.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can't give it to him because about the fence.
When I don't
Cheerleaders are not the. No,
together.
but sometimes
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
wow. I have
Only
one.
one.
I have one.
Only two.
No, this is the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
Yeah,
Okay, you can take it.
No, Marawena.
You can take it. It's
It's
fine.
all players.
Oh, fine.
No, fuck, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to the fifth one.
Mm-hmm.
Passionate about wildlife conversations, she spends her weekends volunteering at national parks. Who is she? Sanza.
You gotta ask her.
But also we did it now. Okay, let's
Sanza.
keep going.
Okay, it's a Sanza.
A ranger.
And that's it has to be arranged.
Yeah, give it fair because my answers are broad.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
ranger because rangers love
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the answer
What's the
is
right-
nature love.
What was the initial answer?
Nature
Nature
love.
love.
Okay, you have it. I have it.
Ranger, but I'm assuming rangers are at the
Okay,
beach.
sure.
Yeah, I
So
know.
that's 2
Okay, 2
points to
points on
Sanza.
Sanza.
One.
Points.
Papi.
Papi.
Papi, how can I
Papi?
And the puppy's not even on the mic. Can you not?
Can we not?
He's not on
Can
the
we
mic.
not?
Okay, we're going to the sixth one.
Okay.
Tip me for my work, and I will light up your night.
Gee.
Hey,
Sorry.
ah.
No, it's a truth.
Next time, I don't rub my nuts.
Oh.
I thought you were.
Tip me for my work,
And again.
and again.
I'm offended. I'm offended.
Tip me for my work, and I will light up your night. Aces become spades is a gamble I can take. Who am I? G.
About to.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what?
About to get
I felt like a true bunny.
Is it the rest fucking girls there, guys?
Yeah.
Shut the fucking girls, that's the real thing, guys. You know.
As conspiracy theory.
It's a job. It's someone's job right now.
Yeah, but oh, I didn't know it take dictionary. Now I know. Continue, Mpho.
Baja Chale.
That is very well in topic today. So
If I'm a tipo like up your name. Okay, the last and final one.
Okay.
A hustler of note. A Brazilian by hair. Don't do broke. So lose the hoe. So lose that hoe. Budget must never be choked. Who am I?
G.
Sanza.
No, I said it.
G. G.
I said Slay Queen.
Yep.
Yeah. I won. I told you.
Gopolang, 2 Sanza, 1
No,
Ofentse.
3. 3G. La ropa. Wow.
Nice one, Gopolang.
So,
I told you.
you're the
I'm
first
confused the guy, but yeah, Slay Queen.
You know the reason why?
Yeah.
Because of 30 seconds where you took in a level of South African context more on. So I didn't know for this thing in South Africa because Slay Queens are not called Europe. I call Slay Queens called Europe or called States.
Get housewife.
Do you remember what I said the name of the game is?
No, I didn't.
That's why the problem is.
Know your girls, South African edition.
Oh, I'll take my lose for today. I'll take my lose for today. I want to alone.
Nah, that was a
Okay,
nice
guys.
one. So we get into the second
We
one.
get into the second game now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second one, I didn't really score now.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, but I wanna bamatlaganyana gore combine.
Okay.
It's
I'm not.
eh not necessarily bamnati, but
Eh.
like
Oh, I'll be gone now.
so the name of the game is Date and Don't Date. Date or Don't
Okay.
Date.
Yeah.
South
Okay.
African edition.
Alright, sure. Why
So
is
we all
not-
answer.
okay, why is the score?
Yeah.
No, because
So it's-
you just
it's more like
answered
a
it
yes
based on
or
your
no.
opinion.
Yes or no. So everyone will
Yeah.
get there's
Yeah.
no hore. Offense. Everyone will get a chance to
answer.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's-
probably
Yeah.
gonna date every single day.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, Sanza.
Let's go.
But it's a mnati kitana ling mystery. Ako sa mona na gore or ke.
Yeah.
Alright. Ke a qala bafethu ne.
Sure.
Mhm.
Loves hiking, bungee jumping, explore the wild, always ready for the next thrill.
Smash.
Date or date.
Smash! You're beyond. You're beyond the mountain. You're beyond.
Beyond the mountain. He loves the thrill.
I smash. Okay. Okay. We've got your answer, Sanele. We've got your answer. Next.
Date or don't date or
Date.
smash.
I would date.
You date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd date.
Gopolang, you'd also
I'd
date.
date, yeah.
Yeah, I'd also date. Okay, passionate about cooking, always on the hunt for the best local eateries, will take you to the best place.
Date.
Date, Mata.
I love food, so yo, a man who can cook. Definitely.
Yeah, we can cook as men, so.
I can.
You can't.
Well, I can't, guys. So
As long as she's paid.
What?
Hey.
Yo, Sanza.
Men must provide.
Why are you saying
Hey, man must provide. Let's move
How
on,
is
please. Let's move on, please.
Okay.
Okay, enjoys visiting museums, attending art festivals. A date can turn into a cultural experience.
Date.
Date.
wouldn't date?
Why?
Is there a why there? Can you ask why?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so why?
Cultural something.
I love art.
Museum.
Dates.
Hey, it's a date.
It's a museum date.
It's a date.
It's a bad date.
As a consistent
So you
type
know,
of
No one
environment that
goes,
you
no one goes from.
if you love
From the-
art, then yes,
No,
you
You love
love
art.
that.
I do. I love
Someone,
art.
yo,
Yeah.
definitely me.
No,
I
go-
But it's also artistic to be diverse.
Yeah.
So not only concentrating on the art part, but there's so many other things that you can look at and experience with that. You
Okay.
don't need to be artsy.
Okay, that's cool.
I would date.
And
You would date.
this is my reasoning. No one leaves the museum, goes straight home.
What?
Everyone goes the separate way.
Yeah.
The morning
Labone masapo.
I gotta remove the date again. So that I don't live alone. I end up living
Do
in
you
Salma.
think a date at a museum would have a happy ending?
Never.
Guys, I've been there before. Guys, it was nice. Okay, they said, okay, let me say something.
Maybe let's try and
They said,
Yeah.
no, I went to the date.
Oh, okay.
They served some fucking cheap wine. Maybe an hour later, I was fucked, dog.
This is the one a dinosaur.
I was fucked. But when I did the pick and pay 12 rand,
Yeah.
go to 12 horse.
Yeah.
Yo, man, on abundance, you
Yeah.
wouldn't go wrong.
Yeah.
So that was great. I was maybe just the reason I was drunk, so I got
That's
one.
why
But I
you-
left with my person, guys. That's the
But I guess
best.
at least at the conclusion you can say different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Well,
See?
Yeah.
If you end up with strokes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Eventually.
Can we move on?
Okay, let's move on to another question. Now we're fucking paying again.
Mpho, eh?
Okay, let's move.
The next one, love hosting events, always surrounded by friends.
Yeah.
Get ready for a vibrant social life.
Red flag.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
Never.
no.
Date or don't date.
Don't date. Don't date.
Strata, pela the streets.
Yeah.
The streets.
Sometimes there's
man.
hope in the streets.
Yeah, my
Maybe you're
feeling.
also a participant in the street.
What
So
do
you
you
guys
mean?
not
What do you mean?
participants.
I'm not a participant on the streets.
So I get it. For every relationship, there's trust
Yeah.
and there's a root of knowing each other.
Yeah.
So whatever environment you are in,
Yeah.
you.
Mara watu baso abarate trust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, faith you.
Why was
From the club, so
Sanza. Yo, guys.
Umwana. That we made. They too much.
Okay, time is up. Let's get to the last question.
Yeah, that's question.
Okay,
Yeah.
final,
Okay.
last and final question. Enjoys quiet evenings with a good book.
Yeah.
Perfect for a deep conversation over coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Date.
I would date. Yeah, I would date.
Yeah,
My time.
I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
right?
no, I would date.
but cheat on at some point.
And why are you guys adding?
Because you can't.
But you can't. It's not on the question. Why are you adding it?
No, I'm saying
Wait.
as like extra something.
I don't call it cheating.
What is it?
Play outside.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not about to think single in that to Never. What my second one was, but no howl. Play fair for
You
me.
get
man.
lost in the juice. Now, alright, guys, that's it for me with my games for this week.
Shout out, thanks, Mpoza. Moving to the next one.
Right. Moving to the next thing. Let's discuss. Today's topic is unrealistic standards set by women in relationships. Right?
Nice.
Really controversial. It's really controversial.
Right. So the first question is, what standards set by women do you deem to be unrealistic in relationships?
All
and
of
why?
them. I'm kidding.
As for all of them.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
It's not that, guys. It's not that. It's a very interesting conversation. No? But yeah, it's a very interesting conversation, but it does.
Who wants to go first?
I want to hear what you guys are going to say.
Why?
No, I want to hear.
Usilambi. Usilambi.
I want to
You want
hear.
to tell me it's a way
I wanna hear.
no. Oh, you're making us feel as if we can rap it.
What do you think? What
What
time
standard
again?
do you know?
As kids, sorry. I'm not gonna do that, okay? Yo,
Okay.
nee, man. Number one, get that tone and hands up.
Take it.
And I wanna know, that's the problem now, this thing. Because now there's an expectation.
Yeah.
Or no, since it's trying to listen and
That's what's
Then you know
happening.
you're actually easy.
Okay, so you would like based on looks. Like
no,
your
but it's a
games.
lot, guys. It's a lot of expectations, Fed. It's not only on looks.
Yeah.
It's not only it's looks, it's money,
Mhm.
it's when a man fit you are supposed to your stature to appear as an individual all so if you are better that's how they judge you. So beside him they will put them expectations say when I'm able also unless maybe we'll explain it already. This is my situation right now and so on and so on. But apart from that, if you don't have a conversation like a conversation between you and your partner, like for an example.
Yeah.
If you don't have the conversation with your partner, that's where it goes AWOL, where now ladies would feel because of we as gents game. The kids are pressure unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, I understand. So ke phela ka 2,000 on a month-to-month basis.
Yeah.
And then he told us sister, and then now I can classify as like queen.
Oh, you want Daddies?
No, sister. And then the expectations are for you to. It's okay. I need to get my nails done. Another thing I interview. Go check us hype. About explain it or I need to get my nails done. I want to outfit and so on and so on.
Yeah.
Now what thing when how next as an individual? How come to a point where now to first satisfy the expectations side next. So nothing my 2 cents as far as that is concerned. I want the deeper. It can be financially right now that I'm thinking about. But it's even outside of the financial aspect of it. That's pretty much my 2 cents.
Well, there's 2 ways to look at it, ne? I think first of all, don't date above your pay grade.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Ne? And then the expectations that a woman would actually come with into a relationship, it's what you actually show as well.
Yeah, true.
So if you show her you can afford those nails, you can afford to take her out on dates, she's going to expect that from you.
Yes.
The consistency of
Wow.
And the consistency of that.
Exactly. And are we ever consistent as men?
No.
Never. There's no man.
There's a proven record of What a reference. What a reference right there.
So expectations that women actually come, especially in relationships, it's for you to actually set those expectations before she gives you those expectations. Ne?
So you will be able to manage them, right?
Yeah, while you're courting her.
So you lay it down to her, yeah.
Nake rata motho girlfriend allowance, nake batla motho o na le koloi and all that kind of stuff. Immediately you will know.
You will know.
That's not,
The point you just made, you date
exactly
according to when.
But our problem as men is that looks matter.
Yep.
Looks matter. So our shame.
So you want bellies, but you can't reach
16
the
inch
standards.
or 25-inch weavy.
Yeah.
The
Nails, the eyelashes on some.
area poteki. Wawona gore motho a ke zona le yena ko majiteng a ba tor a spanyela ja
You sense. You
So it's up to us as gents as well not to be dictated for a more to actually the expectations then we accept them and then we fail on top of that then we blame Banyan. So we need to set those expectations while you still sharing that. For a
because at the end of the day, all right, when I sound what you stand for, what you can afford, what you by that conversation maybe it's that's why as men, our own biggest problem even though I can set an expectation that we will force to make sure even though it's not next. You put yourself maybe go the thing, you try to impress, and instead of giving to get go for a necessary, I can next. And then obviously by that, the expectations so if maybe I'm getting a weave here, I'm getting a But I see you simply saying, you are not
She knows
bullying
what's-
Nyaka.
yeah.
She will decide whether she wants to stay or she wants to leave.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much about
To
it.
play devil's
Okay.
advocate to that, it also goes on to individuality. Some look at that and see someone who lifts them. You know, there's people who want to do stuff, but with that injection, that ignition, or a drive to work towards something or for something. So if you're seeing that as standards that are being set for you, and now it's too much, is what. If you look at the same thing, the same situation in a positive aspect, it's say, to be something.
For your mom, you as the guy.
You as the guy.
Yeah.
Until I agree we're looking at standards basadi ba di seta.
Yeah.
Do we deem them unrealistic or not?
Yeah.
There are some that are unrealistic, but in the same case, the same ones that are unrealistic, someone else would look at that as a boost. If I'm at
Or it's
home,
nothing.
no, I'm saying
it's
to your point.
realistic, not unrealistic.
To your point, I get know sometimes like harm.
Yeah.
So now to counter that, I'm also saying it can be something that boosts you. So if you can only camera.
So it becomes more of a motivation.
More of a motivation. Sure. Sure.
So let's go spa.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before. I can tell you that. We've had this conversation on the episode.
And at some point,
true.
because of you are spanning for the Peruvian, now you are spanning for something else. You know how to for yourself.
Yeah.
If Moto at some stage higher, you know what this is what I was doing to attain that and to be at a certain stage in terms of financial.
Yeah.
So if I continue being consistent on this, it's a key in the ignition someone gave you, even though maybe you are with her or without in the same instance.
Okay, I hear you guys.
What's your take?
For
Very
me,
important.
Are you setting unrealistic?
I think for me is
We'll go. We don't call names.
I said you
Because
No, I think-
Penelope. We don't talk about your Penelope. So stop it.
Okay, I think for me it has to do with like financially, body girlfriend allowance.
financial standards.
Body girlfriend
Yeah,
allowance.
yeah.
I want to put it in that term, like
Okay.
specifically girlfriend allowance. Like I'm so against that because my
Or
whole
at least against.
I'm against
No.
it
1 in a million.
because
Okay, 1 in a million.
no.
What kind of woman are you?
Take that goal.
What kind of woman?
No, my whole analogy is that when you demand something in a relationship, it should also be something you're willing to give. If right now you are on a date with the Hanne and the Han is like to you, give us a girlfriend allowance. And then when you're like, oh, okay, I can do that, but only if you can give me boyfriend allowance as well. Yeah, paid. Yeah, paid in the
Agis, does it?
gone is the
I
case.
don't think it goes that way. It doesn't go that way, this conversation.
No, but I'm just saying it. No, listen, I'm just saying it in a sense whereby if we were to make it a thing of
50-50.
a 50-50, exactly. If we were to make it a 50-50, hence I feel like it's unfair for us to demand such standards if we are not willing to give it
Put
back.
up.
Sure.
A relationship should be a 50-50. I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, a relationship should be a 50-50.
This 50-50
What
thing,
like-
I feel alright.
Can I raise something
Right.
different?
It just depends. It's a 50-50, but it depends on what 50-50 are you guys willing to settle for. What tlhaloganya?
Sure. What else
So-
does the relationship require?
Exactly. What tlhaloganya? So like that's what I'm saying.
50-50.
Why?
I feel, well, I think now because of my culture,
Yeah.
right? Being a Zulu man, the pride of a woman is for you to actually obtain your purity until you actually get married. And this 50-50 thing is a problem because it actually allows you to be vulnerable enough to actually give yourself to someone because they're not going to give anything. They're not going to offer anything. So if the highest bidder is there amongst everyone else, and they will make sure for it, I will give you $1 million to actually get you as a woman, right? And that's what I feel for it. You as pure.
You are worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wabo, then you make sure for it, you only give it to that guy because he paid $1 million.
But that's
Like,
also
it's
a
million
50-50. It's a
No.
50-50 in a sense that you are willing to give away money in return for my
Yeah.
purity.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by 50-50.
Yeah.
Hence, I'm saying 50-50, it depends on the agreement between you guys.
So what about the guy who's still getting your purity without giving anything? It's like 50-50.
It's not a 50. It is a 50-50
something I offer, right?
depending on, yes, it is a 50-50 depending on what the guy.
50-50.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a 50-50 depending on what you guys are individually willing to offer.
To example,
That's my sense of
I'm a guy, I'm a
50-50.
millionaire.
Yeah.
And I don't want my woman working.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, next.
I think that's all what we
That's
want.
the 50-50 but I'm from
That's
it.
the agreement.
Now the 50
Exactly.
that I can provide is my money.
Yeah.
What
I'm told there's some things that are gonna correl and make it different because of the way you research a market. But in the initial agreement, from what we are agreeing upon, is that my fifth, you know, it's a
Yeah. So if she decides now she wants to go work, is that a deal breaker?
So let's move on to the next topic. We'll talk about that one. We'll talk about that one. Okay, so it is. The next question is: do you think that blessers / sugar daddies somehow contribute to these unrealistic expectations of how relationships should be nowadays, right? Specifically when it comes to money.
Can I start on that one?
Yeah, bro. Oh, fella, right, that's like-
I would say,
yeah.
you can't blame someone for having money.
Okay.
That's my first stance.
Okay.
And we are given this image globally by all these streams that are coming to influence us in some way in our lifestyles. We are given an image, if you have nyungu, if you have these material things, then you are this.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to attain this. So if nake ke pandile enough, neke sa bambe ka nako tsa ka tsene tlamele ke bambe ka tsona. Ke a phanda enough for me to be successful. As I get successful, I have so much time on my hands that I want to go play now.
Okay.
Okay.
So if ke a fitla Gopolang kwa mokasi Ofentse le Sanza le blama mokasi a Gopolang, because lona le gone mo bamba le gone mo tsantso tse ke metsa le some blame or na ke a di etsa la editse.
But
Okay.
I think the other problem with society, we coin or now we actually label people, and then those labels actually define who they are.
Yeah.
There's always been people banal chile.
Yeah.
They always want to actually get married to a younger, beautiful, more curvaceous or
Yeah.
bubble woman. So the expectation is for him looking at what he wants. Because he's got money, he's gonna want a much younger woman who's gonna run around and look pretty for yeah. Well, if I can't afford that, then it's fine.
Yeah.
My time will also come
Sure.
when that happens.
Sure.
So the blessed say whether that's why I get it, we are labeling people.
Sure.
People have always had money.
Sure. Even our kings
Oh, well.
back there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
They had like
Nearly
55
blessed.
wives.
Yeah.
No,
Nearly
don't become
blessed.
blessed. No.
Even in the
Yeah.
biblical stages, they were
Emperors.
The emperors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for the youngest of young. So this
Exactly.
thing has always been what it is. Until it's just that, like Sanza is saying, somehow we bottle them and we allow that bottle to be the definition of those people.
And then those ladies that were chosen,
Yeah.
they were never called what do you call
Gold
it?
diggers.
The gold digger.
Sure.
Well, they were never called that.
Yeah.
You were just getting another wife,
Mm-hmm.
much younger, prettier.
Okay.
No, but
So we agree that all these labels are wrong. Kahle.
yeah,
If we were to make it
let's rather
fair.
go there.
All these labels are
But it's
just
dependent
not it.
also.
Nah.
What's in
On what?
Yeah.
There's labels like winners. So we can't say all labels. If there's a prize for something that you attain and you are a winner, then we can't say if Ronaldo defines as those are winners. I get we're looking at it from a positive perspective to
Yeah.
inspire those who are not winners to want to be winners.
Yeah.
It's the same theory.
Okay, but
if mo boneng lenyalo e le lenyalo e le ntho e fruitful in front of your eyes, what you'd want for yourself at
It's
the
a
later
marriage.
stage would be marriage.
Yeah.
Essential. Which is the same thing as if o gola o bona magrotman bana le nyoko ba bang ba bana ba bantle. What you'd want as o tsona le nyoko ko bana ba bantle.
Yeah.
So it's
Right, what do you think, Vincent?
Topic for another day. Yeah, one guy on here, money. I don't need to be. It's generational curse. Generational curse. But you must if I would put it grand.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. Now, no topic here, Matala. Maybe the Rona as Machimbo say we have like a role to play, or maybe Reba wants it because of if it wasn't for us for splurge on them, maybe they wouldn't see it in that way. So maybe like you've just said,
Yeah.
they didn't have a title to it.
Yeah.
Now we are putting a title to it right now. That's where you're point. Whereas now Babita is slave queen. And maybe chances back in the days, they were not slave queens. In about Balin Grande, Bali ambitious or whatever the case may be. And then na kimofandila attractive azanga mulebula.
Yeah.
I just saw her and I saw and I go, oh, this lady.
Yeah.
So personality that's where the problem is where now Babita certain names and then under that name and that's where the problem is.
Okay.
Well, 2 cents as far as the very place is concerned.
I think for me, I don't want to blame it on the females. I don't want to blame it on the places, nah?
Yeah.
But I'll blame it on the approach, right? With most females, they should be clear whether they want a blesser or a relationship. They shouldn't demand a blesser out of a relationship. If you want the girlfriend allowance and whatsoever that you get from, or let me say, if you want the treatment that you get from a sugar daddy or a blesser, do not take that and look for that in a simple guy.
Because after that.
Exactly. Be clear about your intentions and what you want. If you want a sugar daddy and someone who's going to give you money every month to do whatever and whatever, sharp, look for a blesser. But if you want somebody that you can work with and build together and everything, look for a relationship. Simple as that. That's my 2 cents.
But don't you think, Jorge, if you're a lady and your ambitions basically is to get a blesser, are you seeing yourself beyond a blessee?
Sometimes not.
Most
that's where my problem is.
There's no problem with that. If you want to,
we're not against it. We're not against it.
If you want to be the passenger princess for the rest of your life, then why not?
It's not a problem. It's your decision.
Yeah.
I'm not against it as well, but I'm just saying, be clear about what you want. Do not demand some. Even go to blesser, you can't. Sometimes some blessers don't even have the time to give you the attention or the things that you need from a boyfriend. They're just there to give you money. They're just there. They're just there to provide money. So just
No, that's fine.
Khonale di hustlers. You understand? So it's just speak more and everybody clear gore ha ke tlo utswa or ke tlo utswetsa. You understand? Khonale bana ba hustlang ka di place to work towards their independence financial. So in that
which goes back to
bottles at the club, trips to Dubai, bags, and all of that. None of them, if you would want an apartment and put in my name, or buy me a car and put it in my name, then what happens? You end up actually living with nothing. You become a useless blessing. Very useless.
True. But khona the cases it's on a level Cardi B that worked through the trenches, through the
Not really. Not really.
Which is all.
She worked hard.
She put in the work hard.
She did say it.
I can't do it.
She had to fuck the right guys to get this.
Not really. Actually not. Yes.
Which was so?
Well, because I used to actually watch Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And I could actually see that she's working hard to actually leave the dancing life to the rapping life. As much as she was sleeping with the producers and all that, eventually, when it hit, it was her that made it hit.
Sure. But I'm saying for her to know who to fuck, to
Even sharp, yeah.
towards obviously you can't deny the talent. It's not.
That's where I was actually going.
Okay.
Right? If it was only about her just sleeping with someone to become successful,
She wouldn't be where she
where
is.
she is today.
Yeah.
She would have been like a one-hit.
But I disagree, Sanza.
No.
Some women need it as capital to get to where they want to go.
Yeah.
You can date a sugar daddy and focus on him paying your studies.
Yeah, man,
And him paying for your studies.
Yeah.
Those are focused hands, okay? Those are hustlers. Those are the hustlers we're talking about, who have a mission. And then there are those who want to remain in that comfortable state whereby they've always been provided for. So, yeah, it depends. Okay, next question before you guys add on. Regular ready.
Yeah, let's talk about our homie, man.
Our brother.
Okay, how do we now change this mindset and make sure that the roles, expectations, standards are balanced in relationships and not one-sided?
Communication.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it at the beginning. I wanted to say,
I've always been a person that actually wants to sit with the person first and outline what are we doing.
Yeah.
Well, some instances, unfortunately,
It doesn't start that way.
Yeah. Washapa fella.
Come on now.
And then they can figure it out.
And 2 months later.
Like, oh, Sanza is a bad guy. No. We didn't discuss what they thought.
From day one.
Hey.
From day one.
So communication is number one for me. It's number one. And you must actually make sure that you set your expectations to what you want. Yeah. And don't lie about it. Don't say Sanza, nah.
Sanza Fana, you saying a very important point. And then I think in Kabatan, both men and women lying, guys. Yeah. We lie, from the get-go because of I meet you at a club, ne?
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
Ki late, ki on, now what I have a wife, I have 18 kids, I have whatever. I won't tell you those things, Mpho. If my intentions is when I get to that party, I want to have fun and somebody can be faithful, because there's those people, but when I come to you at the time, I want to give you a offer that I could say. I don't want to give Sanza.
Wow.
Sanza vaka bo ma Mpho. Na like gijile left akhan. Gijile left. Mare ha re bon yo go tsoge o vale bat ba. Kante ke Lazaro we won't talk about those conversations that night.
Yeah.
We won't get to that point where ke tlo dula mo wena ke okay. Set the expectations between the both of us. By the time we have shared already, the next morning we are high and then corner to zaman go conversation. Already as a woman, Obone, the ace of spades, Motafule. I don't know again.
Yeah.
Arvaya, or Vamuna, but Baban, Tropilo off car, whatever car it may be. And then Ofentse, I don't know what thing in Italy. We took in the phone call, it's in the business. Oh, Kore, I can't think business go have Rixamai. How shall already you are in, you are within.
Yeah.
Me have you got to get a story in no, but the promise me pay go cuckoo. Yellow bone. Yeah. I'm unpaid, and then I feel horrible. That's why. So you are right. That's where the fucked up thing.
Yeah.
Hence communication.
Yeah.
That night I didn't get a chance. I tried to Gopolang and I go texting. Kishal go texting. How boo you no. Kore if shot left ki mo bi kukum o tlo fologa go pele go bonding. Ah o tlo fologa okay because of already they would know one of these quarter cans. Already just about five. Already drop. Drop. So it's all about communication from the get-go.
Now my problem about the statement that you made. Then you leave with her. You know what actually they will say. Or you go to jail.
Because
When you speak about communication, I'm gonna know excited. Hey, mano wampati. Revile maji. Maji nake batla a guest house or ke ba o tebe. Ke moza mano nake diploma Cape Town go penthouse in go Cape Town. Check it maji. I get a go San Juan, Kishape one. Mana are ke batla 6K.
Before shame.
No.
Family. Mana leverage.
I think to the initial question, one of the things that I wanted to say on the first question was there's no I can call it honesty to communication. I think there must be honesty and transparency.
Okay.
But the unrealistic part is that you want honesty, you want transparency, but sometimes you can't handle that. To what point do you stop, or how much do you limit the truth? If I say, Mina, on my chest, if I'm telling the truth, is when I tell you the whole truth, not the truth how I know you'd want to hear the truth.
Because you can amend it.
Sure. And then at some point, if you find something as collaborating my initial truth, which was me looking out for you, I'm a liar. Understand?
That's true.
So to the first question is that women want honesty but don't want honesty.
Okay.
Which is the same answer for me as well on the third question.
Well, they need to discover things.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Because now I'm gonna wait again. I like you, you're a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Then she starts,
Big room.
She needs a 7.
But then I've got 2 apartments. I just want to be people.
Yeah. Change perspective.
Perspective now has changed.
Yeah.
Because I actually own those 2 apartments.
Communication.
I also way to I don't have money. Yeah. I might be mjita you know, because nake mjita wakokas.
Yeah, but I was talking about Wakukas. Somebody agreed that Wakukas. We extended like in the pool, Lautia Shinobi.
Yeah.
The brand.
Yeah.
This guy go Protiamata. Look at the swimming pool. Benakan Macharate. He prefers to be Gokas. That's already. And he's successful. We all know him. He's very much successful.
Yeah.
But he prefers to be Gokas. I want to stand at the second on the territory. Both men and women. Because the little is eventually. As it's a service and you never said
Yeah, no, I hear what you guys are saying, but yeah, I still say communication, like you're saying. How communicate, it's not up to you how the next person receives it, but you know, you've saved yourself from expectations or being a liar or portraying a false image of something that you're not. So I think we'll stick to that, and also dating people who are in your league.
Sanele, we build from day one.
Knowing what you want. Date people who are in your league. As gents also, like date a person that you know, okay, you understand. Don't date a slay queen and also want to change her standards to suit yours.
That's not fair.
So it's not fair. So it's
But I never standard.
Now for 4 years without seeing it without a week.
Really? Okay, alright, let's move on.
Let's move to the second
Alright. Sorry, what?
We can continue instead of 10.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
You think so?
If anyone listens, okay.
Just
Ana ke batla go ga basadi a fedi na.
wow.
Ke batla ka basadi ba ra Ofentse o itse ka basadi.
But no cancel.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad. And I'm about cancel those symbols.
But it's so cool.
No,
If we were to summarize this topic right now, I'm so glad
No,
to see
The truth also.
no, but it's the truth. You know, in some topics, as I am a woman representative, it's not even about being on which side. It's about stating the facts as they are. At the end of the day, yes, I'm representing women, but I'm also representing my truth.
Yeah.
I'm also speaking my opinion. So, actually, Chigeli, it's my 2 cents.
True.
Yeah.
So personally, what
I'm
are
just
your
laying it out.
expectations?
Yeah.
My
In your
expectations.
relationship.
Yeah, in no relationship currently.
Hey. Nah.
Man, when I'm married at the first, wait.
And then
This feminist thing, what's the crazy?
No, because that's not.
I wanted to say.
No.
Okay, what I'm hoping.
What am I saying?
Matoma, you're comfortable with the name. You're comfortable with the
I
name.
couldn't say any nickname. All of a sudden.
So comfortable. So when I had expectations, so the feeling matome because of not Jacoe. Oh, hey, because oh sharp.
Nah, I'll say my 50-50, like 50-50. What how can I don't know how to put it, but whatever that I demand from a guy is something that I'm willing to give. I'll just put it like that. That's my standard. We'll just leave it there. Yeah. Aruzolamba.
Never right, Sanele. This can
It should be. You know, now I watched this other video.
Why only in denial?
Let's stop allowing women to be okay with mediocre.
True.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, Maria avoid and to the pie.
It's a buy, Joe.
And it gives you a whole page of being realistic.
Yeah.
Because we can say what we want to happen.
I'd rather she accepts you at this point, but then you're gonna work damn hard to actually get to the top.
Yo, dog, I know that part.
But you also know I want to call it nagas bad.
Yeah.
I like
Shapan cows.
Useless. Simple energy.
Useless.
That's what I was saying in the previous topic when I said I'll date a broke guy who's trying. Like
you know what I have a problem with.
That's what I meant.
Thing, Sanele, let me tell you one thing about this 50 thing. Guys, back in the past, I think it worked simpler when you knew maybe a male figure is the one who's supposed to take care of the wife. And then it was simple to know your duties as a woman is this and my duties is this. Now, Rona, we haven't migrated to being providers and working in the fields and so on for going into the kitchen. But you guys, as ladies, have gravitated to your duties that were put forward. I saw the undermine or anything like that. But those very same duties, Lonali the abandoning le can go workspacing. Whereas now, this 50-50% thing, enough for it doesn't necessarily work, matter. There has to be somebody falling above another person as far as respect is concerned. And you know, I came back because of ladies now.
It's equal.
But the equal thing matters.
Yeah, but this is what it means to be equal. Ne? So back in the day, compared to now, now we're competing in the boardroom. We all sit in the boardroom.
Yes, with ladies. Yes, I'm saying that. Yes,
which is my wife.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the woman, actually, most successful men, they don't want to date women that work. Do you know why? Because you're my motivator. You push me. Your job is to push me. I don't want you for money. You must be pretty and make sure that you push me.
It must be pretty.
You must be
Very,
pretty.
very
Emphasize that part.
important.
Yeah.
That's all. But now you want to come in the same boardroom and compete with me. No one is actually pushing. Then we become
Equal.
Sanele,
Yeah.
ke yone ntho ke bolelang yona.
Well,
It becomes
Is
a
it a problem
problem,
though?
guys. Because of I would understand my role, but you tend when as a woman to forget and unanore me and you because of at the end of the day there's a man, there's a woman, guys. There's things that you are able to do, there's things that I can able to do. If like for instance in my currently on a day-to-day basis, I don't allow my wife because I live in a flat, ne?
Yeah.
I don't allow my wife for a half feature from work because of I'm working from home all the time. I go downstairs because we live in the third floor. Yeah. Spending every day. And I would carry all these bags and all these things.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that as a woman. So what does the 50-50 come? Because if I'm doing that and you are telling me, or I'm helping you with your chores, it means it's no longer 50-50% because of now, on your side, probably you're not performing. I'm performing my duties out. I don't make a flop.
But
We have to choose.
Also remember we said the 50-50 depends on what aspect.
That's what
of
I
the
wanted to
relationship
say.
you want the 50-50 to be in.
Exactly.
So if I'm saying I'm getting a woman, a pretty woman and boost my
confidence, your motivation, and ego.
Her 50% part of
Okay, that.
That's her exactly.
And then in the example of communication, from the onset, it would be say, yes, I'll be here for you forever.
Yeah.
Or yes, I'll be here till such a time maybe I find myself wanting to explore and do something bigger and better. Yeah.
That's also what I wanted to say. The 50-50 depends on the agreement. Let's not put, for me, I don't want to put 50-50 in certain categories by saying this is a woman's role, this is a man's role. 50-50, if I'm saying, Ofentse, I'm okay with it's a gardening every morning, if you cook, if when you cook, then that's our 50-50. It depends on such. So I don't want to categorize it like 50-50 depends on you guys and whatever you guys are willing to settle for.
Yeah.
And that's that. All right, moving on to the last segment of the show. We are going to play a game called Would You Rather? Spoko will explain
and how it goes.
Yeah.
Does it have points, this one? Not like 30 points, guys.
Oh,
I need to win week in, week out.
Mara uluzita, by the way.
Because I was not familiar with the game. Little bushies and I wasn't sure. I was trying to be fair. I tried to be fair, but it looked like a cover theory. Big time. I didn't do it. No problem,
I'm Jelly Logo.
Also, would you rather?
Yes, the game is Would You Rather.
I'm explaining in 2 seconds that Mpho ke na lu mutwa mara ke muthu me o tla after wena. Okay.
Okay, guys, so we have 2 sets of cards.
Okay, cool.
Different topics. So the one is Would You Rather? It would have a scenario where you would explain if you would rather or you would not.
Okay.
And then another one is a variety, so they differ. So I have 2 sets of cards. If you've chosen one, the next time you choose a different one. So that you answer a different question.
Okay, cool.
I'll start Gopolang.
Hey, today I'm going to talk about camera. We're going to talk about
Digital footprint.
Okay.
Choose one.
Hey, digital footprint. Hey.
Yo, I fucking love this card. How does this game work? The one that I got.
Talk about what it says.
Okay. Yeah.
And then after you answer, everyone will get to answer your card.
Okay.
So whenever
Okay.
your card reads, everyone will
Everybody to answer, and then my card, everybody else.
Everybody has
Whoever has the
Okay.
card answers first.
First. Oh, okay. Yo, so what's your best scar story? Yes.
As in like Scar.
Yeah,
Scar.
anybody, your mom.
Oh fuck, I have one, guys.
So where's my scar? Here's my scar here. I don't know if you
No,
guys can be able
I
to.
can see it.
See it,
Yeah.
man.
That's
So
more
I got this scar at a very young age. Apparently, Nekili stole too, and I like climbing things.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this one time I climbed on a stand, on a TV stand.
Yeah.
Elking the TV, the glass, the whatnot.
Yeah.
And then Oboya.
Guys, winka kayona, yariku. The whole thing fell on me. The TV, everything that was on that stand was a glass stand, by the way.
Because tiny no,
It is really like it was so bad, but yeah, that's what happened.
Oh,
And then
horrible.
I got the scar.
And then if I got like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, so you have to answer.
Yeah.
the same
The scar,
question
yeah.
again.
Oh,
Okay.
the same question.
Yeah, the same
Yeah, you
question.
have to speak your experience and where you go. When we part, it's like
He's looking.
so. I have a scar here. I don't know if
Yeah.
it can be
Yeah.
picked up more camera. This is a
Mhm.
fucking interesting story. So
Mhm.
what had happened in primary? My friends, Nerenal Raf, were guys, and then never replace one of the windows.
Yeah.
They were replacing the windows, and then Bansa the old, and some of them needed to be healed, so they were to buy and take off, and then just put up a new one.
Yeah.
So as my Jimbo said, Nerenal into Leo. Steer over one of the Tabana and whatever. I can tell you how it really happened. Man, it ended up somebody else. And not Kaboom. It's like,
Yeah.
And I stabbed this chick, Kalibotro Leo,
Uh-huh.
like on the arm, or not exactly so.
Mm-hmm.
And this chick said, I didn't know about the revenge. Then I can't go home, and then I want revenge.
Yeah.
And I just kept giving Mushabi the fella sona, anchor the class, and I went up fella so. And I was like, yo,
So you
dog.
both have the same scar.
Yeah, we both have the
Basically.
same car. I don't know who she is today. But that's how I got this car. And then she wanted to go with that baby. When in prime.
You're both scarred.
They both scarred.
Yeah, that's my scar, guys.
Okay.
Now I have two molutung there.
Mm-hmm.
Kikara ke line one, mara wana mo strating mo penting version.
Yeah.
Line space niya na line space.
Oh.
Yeah. Yo.
Into the version. So ko high school ko mag-create na rato lo paya zolo kontra ka scale.
Kalo dieta.
Everybody drugs.
Like a herbal. So narato champa na water. So at some point, once you get used to it, kuba easy na no. Unakomwa tailisha. Yes, kum.
Yeah.
Out. Yes. Hey. One day kara kisha patsedi.
It's a matter of me.
Yo.
It's a bit of sha khurkhu.
Yo.
Azanga sa listening money.
Yeah, fella
Eish.
Sanza, no pata.
Ish. Nah.
Is it busy?
Come on, so man. Please, this guy. Put on this guy here. Ish. Mañana.
That's the story. Yeah, I don't think you should go even further.
That's an explanation on its own.
Yeah.
So I go on
Yeah.
my card now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Would you rather hear good news or the bad news first? That's I have to answer it first, right?
Yeah.
You are guys, enough for now. Fuck. I have bad news on my side.
Start.
Eh?
Bad news first.
Yeah, bad news first, and then get the situation, and then get the good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, guys.
Then I think if I said an offense, Rather start me with the bad ones so that by the time
If there's good news, because there's good news I get afterwards.
Yeah.
So maybe they can change my
Happy
mood.
ending.
But what if the good news is the cause of the bad news?
But it's good at the end.
So
Okay, yeah, I guess.
yeah, well, from my side, now I just believe what I'm such a positive person. Eh?
Mm.
Even if something is bad, I try to actually make it
Find the
Frame
good
it
a little
and
bit
look
high.
as if it's,
Yeah.
it's positive and it's great.
Yeah, so I'd rather hear good news first.
Yeah.
So it actually keeps me on the
On the high.
higher level.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, even if there's bad news actually coming in, or
Also, by then you haven't had the bad news.
Yeah.
You've only had the good
The good
news.
news.
Yeah. And consider.
And what
the bad
happens
news
now?
thing
Now
is
it's
good
time
news.
for you now to
Yeah,
share the good news.
basically.
And you are at this high, you are happy,
Yeah.
grand. Wouldn't it?
No, that's a benefit to the adrenaline.
exactly.
It doesn't slow down the
Oh, guys,
adrenaline.
don't you fuck you up? Not better than video.
Exactly.
Hey,
Guys,
fuck up my day, guys.
If you are faced with a predicament now,
Yeah.
which is a problem which comes as bad news,
Uh-huh.
and we don't dwell on the bad news and we don't see it as bad news,
Yeah.
we see it as a challenge and we want to
Okay.
overcome this challenge. Come at the way solve it, then it becomes
Yeah.
good news, and then you're gonna get good news.
You're like actually something good has just
yeah,
happened with
yeah.
me.
It's like
This is just a
satisfaction.
pitfall.
Oh,
I'm gonna jump
I get
over.
it. You hear what it
I get-
it.
So it goes both ways. It's like the transition.
Ke motivation.
I say bad news
Exactly.
first. Re dile ka yona and then
Right there.
Yeah.
What if you keep on getting bad?
Yo, it means for
And it
No,
takes you
but-
time to get to the good.
No, but it says, would you rather have bad or good first? So, kgotso good yaka.
yeah,
In this
kgotso
case,
good
okay,
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have bad news.
But you can
Mare, point because of what if now the
Yeah.
bad news.
Yeah.
By the time the good news comes,
You make
there's
it
no
up.
way
There's
for
no-
you.
Okay.
There's no way you'll
Now
go
that's the
up.
way you get tested on
Well,
patience.
when you're looking for a job,
Patience is very
Yeah.
Over inside CV.
bad. Even if there's this good that's actually gonna come, then you go to the interview like, I'm not gonna.
You're down.
No, you have a point.
I'm not gonna get that.
But guys,
So-
it also
You
goes
have a
Psychological.
point.
Yeah,
Remember,
and it's a
psychological.
test of patience.
Winners
Fuck you up.
always
Yeah.
win, even if they fail.
Because they don't see it as a failure, they see it as an obstacle to move forward.
Exactly.
You know, it's like saying what? Would you rather succeed in the business and
Yeah.
go through obstacles of the business after? Or would you
Or
rather go through the
earlier.
obstacles through the business and succeed with
Later.
the business?
How
Because in that case,
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'd
better
say
off
bad.
going through on everything.
The shit
Because
now.
I'll go through
And then-
99 problems.
Yeah.
And the one would be succeeding komatrine. By the time Sekile go at the top,
Yeah.
I know everything because I've went through everything.
101. 101
But if it led straight to
Yeah.
body,
The good, and then now it's a slow down.
Problems in the
Now
encounter.
ngai 100 meters. The better than
Is it a better or good? But I don't know the channel there. It can be bad, it can be good.
I blew
It
it.
can go both ways.
Yeah.
It can go both ways.
Okay,
So
Spoko.
mine
Okay.
says, would you rather watch a movie at home or at a movie theater?
At a movie theater.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It adds that extra.
You go now.
Sometimes you don't watch a movie there.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
My daughter was.
Oh wow!
Oh, and they should look about the best actor.
Yeah,
Look about the best actor.
Oscar nomination, Oscar winner, Grammy,
No way.
and everything.
Hey, Baba.
Can I get my bed?
Manole Gesta.
To some babe.
Woman key.
Ooh, Sanza.
You didn't hear that, man.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't hear that. That's good. So protect. Sanza out of order. I'm protecting
Sanza
you.
out of order.
Yeah, no.
Sanza.
I'm protecting you here at this stage. You didn't hear
Sanza,
anything.
yours?
Oh,
No, okay.
So, what's the last thing you completed on your bucket list? So now it's to stop Mpho.
You're fucking,
It's a
that's a
difficult
realistic
one,
one, yo.
But I think I'm not
my
doing
bucket list.
as worse as I thought.
Yeah.
I've never been really a fan of alcohol.
Of alcohol, okay.
Yeah, so I think that's an easy one.
Sure.
It was never actually in my bucket list, but it's something
It
that
ended
I
up.
just fell into.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mara, why game? What's the satisfaction? Nah, for some people it's not a problem, which is okay. But for now, just decided that it's fine.
I'm sure Southaa with the
Yeah.
Man, that's a difficult one, eh?
Yeah.
The one you're in
That's
right
a difficult
now, that's a very difficult one.
If I'm outside of the country, I think it's going to be a different story.
outside of the country, clearly.
Hey, mano, ka kena ka Mozambique, o tswa sa Mozambique.
Why explore?
Yeah, I'll explore, or Namibia, or Zambia, or Lesotho. Hey, man, you can. And when you come back,
Hey,
Come back.
hey.
I think for me is to travel, to go out of the country, which is Mozambique.
Okay.
That was on my bucket list. It was my
Okay, so
first
you
time
went
being out of
Outside of the
been to.
country.
Yeah, it was my first. Yeah, we went beginning
Like
of the year. No.
Oh.
No. Hey.
Not totally a Mozambican guy.
Crescendo, come on, phela.
Yeah, that was.
That's
on
pretty
my-
much.
Yeah.
Offense.
Yeah.
I know, guys, I don't know,
You didn't
guys.
have anything in your bucket list.
The thing is,
Like a podcast.
Let's start there.
I think. Well, the podcast itself.
Yeah.
That's the only
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I wanna this
Okay.
year and
don't
this year.
say it like it's a small thing. Like that's the only thing.
That's
a big
it's
achievement.
great.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're at liberty to say this on camera.
So what's your
now.
marathon?
Hey.
And then there's a lot.
There's a
Then,
lot.
I don't know. There's a lot. Maybe others still to come. I don't know, but.
Yeah.
Mostly, I think my bucket list is traveling
Yeah.
the continent, guys.
Yeah.
And I've started maybe one country, but I'm willing to even go because of the country itself, South Africa. I feel like, not that I feel like I've been to every province right now. So I just want to go out of
Country.
Africa, out of South Africa and beyond. And I've always felt, man, which is impossible. There's no way I can finish all countries in South Africa. How? 50 man? 56?
Countries for South Africa.
I mean, more Africa.
You too.
Yeah.
Oh, most South Africa.
Yeah.
This was the land. So I'm saying more Africa. It's
Yeah,
impossible maybe for before Europe or before the United States of America, but that's pretty much my bucket list, guys.
Actually, I think Lena, I echo the same sentiments because I remember how the Negebatla tattoo of the whole world.
Okay.
And then each and every country can go on now, then they
You can buy
Oh, that's nice.
So if I go to if I go to like Poland,
Yeah.
I need to find a tattoo artist with Yamole, then they
shade
Oh, even there. Not how when you come back home.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, that's
that is
more
so
special.
cool.
That's
That is so cool.
Yeah, I've stolen it, Shem.
Yeah, same.
I've stolen it.
That's shady.
Sanza.
Yes, I mean, like, but that's the outline probably of the whole
Yeah.
thing. And when you get to the United States,
They shade it.
shade.
Yeah.
When you get to Canada and different kinds of they shade. And so
Jamaica,
on
they
and so on.
smoke. Yeah.
See, John Jidele, your idea, by the way.
Yeah, by the way.
By the way.
Tattoo, I will phone number tattoo.
I'm a Timon. As I'm a Timon. When I give the man in it, man.
Okay,
Right,
I think
yeah.
on my bucket list, one of the things was to find Ofentse wa itse gore hey ne ke le anti-woman.
What?
Yeah.
Lonely P. Diddy.
Hawaii?
Okay, what was
No,
good?
there's nothing wrong with P. Diddy.
Hey, there's everything wrong. What do you mean?
No,
What do you-
there's nothing wrong.
There's
It's
everything
okay.
wrong.
Guys.
No baby oil. Ew.
No, don't take it to that extreme area, that one. But I'm
definition of a P. Diddy.
It's It's crazy.
Yeah, so
Not the one on the streets, the one on the dictionary. Let's take that one.
And what is the problem? Come on, Delilah.
What did they do,
because
man?
for none about and Chaka, and
Yeah.
with the experiences that I've had with women that I've invested myself in, not the ones that
Okay.
but the ones I've invested myself in, they changed like
Your
my way of-
mindset.
Yeah.
Okay.
But somehow low key was able to say so one of the things that were at the bottom of my bucket list was finding like a proper relationship, someone who understands me, who I feel like is kind of my twin. So I found that.
Okay. Basically.
You might be saying.
I don't know,
Penelope. Right, guys. Hey, we can do this for 10 hours, but we have to close it off. If you want,
You don't need
it's a
to
child.
be here for this.
Oh, wow. Wait, it's Sanza.
Voice of reason.
Anyways,
150,000 in year.
if you guys
Now we agreed on a pro bono. Right now we are coming up with stuff now. We already agreed. We send the SLA.
Alright, guys, if you want to start your own podcast, please contact the number down below. You'll speak to someone. I don't know who that is, but.
I've noticed.
I just know the voice will sound familiar, but.
Other podcast, someone would say, yeah, you see the information at the bottom. And then on the next, do you understand that's on the editor? When the person says that, I'm like, hey, it was not there.
And I never see them. You never put them.
No, I'll put them up because Papi kept on saying at some point, no, you must put media as an advertisement, and so on. Okay, I understand, but I know I need to create it. It's gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
That's why I can say the last few episodes, I can talk about I have an episode. Ask our guys. Like I promised, it's gonna be there.
One the last Africa tours.
But it needs to go to Vajaj and then
Anyway,
take another
Alright, guys, we're closing it off. Please like, subscribe, share, comment.
We love you guys.
Do all those great stuff.
To see you again, my friends.
Till we meet again. Bye.
Away.